My cat suit feels a little tighter tonight, probably from all the extra chili I had for dinner. It's a lonely life, but the rubber and the memories keep me company. This one, this one reminds me of a little bird with a broken wing trying to fly away from a flock of crows. It's a sad one, a story about a man named Benny and a hoe. Lot of bad decisions, and it all went down at Charlotte CI. Benny wasn't a bad guy, just soft. He was in for a B&E, nothing violent, just a dumb mistake he made trying to impress some girl. He'd been inside a while and was counting the days until his release. He'd even started writing to a girl on the outside, a sweet thing who sent him pictures of her prize-winning rose bushes. He had it all. Planned out, get released, marry the girl, and move to a small town somewhere where the sky was blue and the cops didn't know his name. He was saving every penny of his commissary for her, a nest egg of honey buns and coffee. Then came the new fish, two of them all tattoos and scowls. They were from a gang called the Cutthroats, and they weren't the kind of guys you wanted to make eye contact with. They were short on commissary, and they'd heard Benny was sitting on a pile of it. They approached him in the yard, not with a request, but with a statement. "Hey, Benny," one of them said, his eyes like chips of ice. "We hear you got a lot of commissary. We need to borrow some. We'll pay you back." Benny, being Benny, just wanted to make friends and not enemies. He'd heard stories about guys who said no. He handed over a couple of dozen honey buns, some coffee, and a handful of soups. He told himself it was a loan, a favor he'd get back. He knew better, but he let himself believe it anyway. The next week, they came back for more, and the week after that. Benny's nest egg was dwindling, and the rose bush girlie's letters were getting more and more about how she couldn't wait to start their life together. The pressure was building, and Benny finally found a little bit of backbone. He decided to confront them. "Hey," he said, walking up to them as they were playing cards, "I need my commissary. Back my girlfriend. She's waiting for me." The one with the icy eyes just stared at him. He set down his cards. "Your girlfriend, huh? She know you're a sniveling little punk who gives away his food?" That's when it went south. The other one, a big hulking guy with a neck like a tree trunk, stood up. He grabbed Benny by the collar and slammed him against the wall. The world went blurry for Benny after that. Punches landed in his gut, on his face. A flurry of violence that ended with him curled up on the ground, spitting blood and teeth. When the cops at Charlotte CI finally broke it up, Benny was a mess. He was taken to the infirmary, and his face was so swollen he could barely open his eyes. But the worst part was that he knew. He knew he'd lost it all, the commissary, his pride, and maybe even his girl. The next time he wrote to her, the words were harder to find. He'd just tell her he got in a fight, not the whole story, but he could feel the lie like a stone in his stomach. When the letter finally came back, it was a short one. She'd found someone else, someone who wasn't a convict, someone who wouldn't be in a fight just before his release. Benny served his time, and when he finally got out, he didn't have a single penny to his name. No girl, no home, no commissary, just the clothes on his back and a face full of scars that reminded him of the price of being too soft in a place that rewarded only the hard. This has been a Frank B's Productions. We'll be back again soon with another tale from behind the wall. Until then, stay safe out there.